Good evening everybody, it's Aidan here once again and welcome back to some Rfactor 2. Now today, I say today, Sunday, depending on when this video goes up, was the British Grand Prix, my home race at Silverstone. I live about 70 miles from Silverstone, so it's a home race for me. It's not, but it is. Anyway, I thought I would do a little video that coincides with the British Grand Prix. I'm going to do a last to first challenge as Daniel Ricciardo, given that Danny Rick started from the back of the grid. And he managed to pull off some really good overtaking moves through the course of the race, as well as other drivers being involved in some pretty good battles and shunts and things like that, like the two Toro Rossos and that kind of thing. So I thought I'll do a little mini mod review here as well. This is a 2017 mod, as you can probably tell. Everything's there, everything's present and correct. And it's made by a Spanish group of developers that you can actually get this mod on the Steam Workshop. It's all there, ready to go. You can just subscribe and it downloads it. Excuse me, bit of a dry mouth. So I thought I'd go over what you can do in this mod while we're here. So we've got the tyres, default your race weekend tyres here. Now the rest is virtually all in Spanish. So if you don't understand Spanish, I'm here to help. This is where GCSE Spanish is going to come in handy. Deposito de gasolina. So we have 105 litres for a 70% race, 150 litres for 100% race, which is the realistic fuel tank, and 75 litres for races of 50%. Now, soporte espejo, I don't actually know what that means. You can have a Mercedes type or a... it's a... Oh, okay, it's the wing mirror support. So you can have the Mercedes type where it's like this sort of 90-degree bracket type thing, or you can have the Williams one, which is a sort of 45-degree bracket. Aileron trasero. Now these are words I don't particularly know. So basically, what I can tell using what I know of the Spanish language, you can have a straight end plate, or you can have this sort of inward bending end plate, which is what Red Bull runs in real life. Now, mejoras volante, this is the steering wheel. So you can have the Mercedes type, the Williams type, a black one, just a standard black steering wheel, or you can have a carbon style steering wheel. I'm gonna leave it on carbon. LCD volante, which is your speed LCD. Volante means speed, because it looks like velocity. That's probably how I would remember it if I was still doing GCSE Spanish. And you can have the Williams type of LCD, which is on the steering wheel, or you can have the Williams type where it is above the steering wheel, sort of on the dashboard. I'm going to leave it on the Mercedes type. Now the T-wing, we all know the T-wings. We can have a black one. If I can, there we go. Oh, there we are. We can have blanco, which is white. We can have rojo, which is red. Negro, black. Blanco, rojo. The Mercedes style T-wing type thing, which I'm going to leave it on that. Right, deflector. Now, these are just side pod, barge board type things that you can customize to your liking. I quite like that one. That one looks pretty. That one looks... what's the word? I can't speak today. I know I said that in my Ferrari review, but I really can't speak when I'm trying to make things up off the cuff. I don't have a script. And Sonidos Motor. We have the Mercedes sound, we have the Honda sound, we have the Renault sound, or we have the Ferrari and Nazarene and the Red Bull. We want the Renault sound. So that's sort of a brief overview of the car. We're going to go to Silverstone. We're going to start right from the back of the grid. No assists. Difficulties on about 95%. And we're going to, as always, have some fun. So we will go to Silverstone, and I will see you back at the grid.
Here we go.
Right,
Don't
here we go.
up.
Boost 2. Bottas!
Green, green, green.
No, okay, that didn't work. Tried to do what Bottas did in Austria. I mean, that was just a... That was the start of all starts. I haven't seen a guy go off the line like that since John Lazy.
It'll polish out, mate. Forget about it.
Well, I will forget about it because I haven't got damage turned on because I knew this sort of shit would happen. I got an itchy head. So we've got Sebastian ahead. No, don't
Nice
you
start,
dare.
mate. Well done.
That's a Force India going onto the grass. Not even going to attempt to overtake through here. And of course, giving me updates on the race is Jeff Peterson, my race engineer. He's part of the crew chief app. His name's not actually Jeff Peterson. I named him Jeff Peterson. I figured he needed a name. So he'll give me updates on whoever's around me, and that was a good save. So we've got Alonso behind, Perez ahead.
P11.
Now, it says 16 runners in this race because what this mod has done is it's included the test drivers as well. And even though it said there were 20 starters in the standings at the beginning of the race before I came in, it looks like that's not actually the case. There's only 16. So,
Alright, mate.
whatever
you need to
my
pass this twat. You're losing too much time.
finishing position is, I'm going to add 2. So I'm actually in 13th place. Unless I get to the front, in which case it's first.
You've had a bit of bodywork damage. Stay out. It's not too bad.
Ah, damage is off. I don't care. I knew this shit was going to happen. Everyone else is on the harder tyres. Don't do that again, Millward.
The next car is Palmer.
I'm surprised he's still in this race. Is his engine not blown up yet? Get the slipstream. Or draft if you're American. Why do Americans call it draft? Leave a comment below if you know the answer.
The leader has just done a 139.6. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1, P9. Your rear tyres are cold.
That sausage good is deadly. Cover the inside from Palmer.
Air and track temps decrease in air temperature is now 22. The track temperature is now 22 Celsius.
Very late apex at Brooklands. Try and get a switch back on the torpedo that is Danny Kvyat. And once again, he lived up to his name today, or whenever you're watching this video, as he decided to go full Exocet missile into the side of his own teammate. To be fair though, I think Sainz brought it on himself by forcing him off the road in the first place. We've only got one DRS zone at this track.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
I need to get track IR because I have no spatial awareness. Hey! Oh, fuck off.
You've had a lot of air damage there, mate. The bodywork looks pretty fucked. The leader has just done a 138.4.
Fucking Kvyat! Fucking
That lap was a 140.8. Okay, mate, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 8th place. You've got cold front tyres.
Just spam that downshift button. A set of course would be like, no. No DRS for this part of the track. I was too far behind Ocon.
Don't let this guy intimidate you.
Oh, it's only Ocon. Actually, no, Ocon is pretty decent. Everyone else taking the wider line through there. I prefer to take a tighter line through Luffield. And I remember when Luffield were 2 corners. Using default setup, so I'm probably not carrying as much speed through Cops or Stowe or even Maggots and Beckett's as I should be. Get some epic slipstream off Ocon, then get it off whoever that is, Ericsson.
Okay, mate, the next car is Verstappen.
Mad Max. That move he did it on Vettel at the beginning of the race was just...
New fastest lap for Hamilton, 138.0, P6. That's the fastest lap.
Yeah,
all 3 sectors are pretty quick. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold.
Come on, Max, don't compromise me. Thank you, Max. Who's next? Oh, it's Lance.
Air and track temps are decreasing. Air temp is now 20. The track temp is now 20 Celsius.
I'm sure it was colder than that today. Come on. Come on, Lance. I'm sandwiched in between 2 teenagers here.
Hamilton is now in the lead.
Oh, Hamilton's leading. Well, this mod is realistic after all. I don't know why they put the test drivers in, because I just don't see the point. When I've got the slipstream, I am unstoppable. Right, Carlos Sainz in front. And then Van Dorn.
Okay, mate, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
Lap
Your times
5.
are good in all 3 sectors. P4.
We've got DRS off the back of Sainz Jr. And that's us with DRS now. I'm not going to open it here, I'm going to open it here. This is the 2012 DRS layout. And now that I've got used to the car, it's handling quite well. I'm waiting for HJK to bring out theirs. But this is a decent sort of stopgap until that one comes out. I know they're working hard on theirs. Oh dear. I can actually get punished for track limits there. That's coded in. I've just got to get used to the gearing through there, because
Air and track temperatures are rising. Air temperature is now 22. The track temperature is now 22 Celsius.
oh, bloody hell. Yep, definitely not used to the speed difference between a 2016 car and a 2017 car. But, you know, I reckon HJK's version of this sort of season mod will be, oh Jesus, will be much better. Because their 2016 mod was great.
We're currently setting the pace. Your times are good in all 3 sectors. P3.
Third. Well, 5th.
Your tyre temperatures look good. The gap in front is now 1.4.
Oh, it's getting warm in here. Should have really opened the window before I started. And now my my rice noodles are repeating on me. I'm trying to eat a bit better. I'm starting to put on quite a bit of weight, so I'm trying out some new stuff. And but enough about me. Let's get back to the race. Oh, that was a bit better through there. Van Dorn's caught right up to Hamilton. Will we ever see Stoffel in that car in this sort of position of on the field? On the field, in the field. Ah, can't speak. I'll get better at this commentary thing one day. Nope. Bloody hell, Stoffel.
Nice one, mate. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. That's the fastest lap of the race. Your times are good in all three sectors. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold.
Don't know why.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 0.2. Stay close.
I wouldn't actually do a season with this car. I think there's too many holes in the mod. Because I'd have to, every single race, have to rejig it so that all the correct drivers are there at the correct time. Stoffel!
Push, push. We could be second here.
What was that?
The guy in front is Hamilton.
Alright, Hamilton, show me what you got. Show me what you got. As Hamilton takes the lead back from Van Dorn.
Hamilton is leading the race.
I know, Jeff. I just saw him go past Van Dorn.
Two laps left. Come on, you're looking good for a podium. That last lap was a 1:38.3. We're setting the pace.
This is great banter. It really is. Bit of an Alan Partridge reference right there. Oh shit, I haven't got DRS. What lap are we on? I can't tell. Stoffel, what the fuck you doing, man? Right next up is Lewis.
Alright mate, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. We're quickest at the moment, P2.
How did I know that was going to happen? If you no longer go for gap and yada 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 yada.
Hamilton is now leading.
Oh, bollocks.
Air and track temps are increasing. Air temp is now 24. The track temperature is now 24
Haha,
Celsius.
fuck you.
Blue flag.
No. Fuck off. Let's give him a bit of a twatting in the side pod and see how he likes it.
Hamilton is now leading.
Why did I think that going down the inside of turn 1 was a good idea? But then again, use that Senna quote that everybody quotes out of context. See if I can nail at least Seb. Or I can nail all three of them. So I've got to add 2 positions onto my finishing position because of the way that the things decided it's going to work out. 16 runners. Third.
Well done, mate.
Fifth.
Great drive. That's a podium.
Fuck me. We almost had it. I'm not as annoyed as I was when I locked the brakes up at the last corner at Donington in the V8 Supercars, but that was insane. Oh, damn it. I'm getting him. I'm getting him. I'm getting him. No, I'm not. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button. I just noticed, well, I noticed on Friday that I'd hit 10 subscribers, so thank you very much for getting me to that point. Next stop, 50, maybe? I don't know. But until next time, I've been Aidan Ward. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.